In this video, I'm sharing 30 tips and tricks for gardening and landscaping in Enshrouded. From unlocking the farmer, crafting seedlings, designing garden beds, and organizing crops, to building beautiful gardens that bring your base to life. Let's get started. The first step to gardening is unlocking the farmer. You'll find her in an ancient vault just north of the starting area in the Springlands. Once rescued, she can be summoned back to your base, where she unlocks farm soil, seed beds, and the ability to start crafting seedlings. Without her, you can't really begin farming, so make this your priority early on. Step 2. Head to Harvest Homestead and grab some farm soil. No crafting needed. Step 3. Craft a seed bed. All you need is 10 wood logs, 2 metal scraps, and 10 farm soil. Step 4. Place your first seed bed at your base. Seedlings are crafted in the seed bed. Every plant you find unlocks a recipe, and you can craft it as long as you've got the materials. Tip 1. Keep all the water you find. You'll need it for seedlings, and it runs out fast early game, at least until you build a well. Collect every plant and veggie you find while exploring. They'll unlock new seedlings in the seed bed, and some even unlock food recipes. Prepare the land for your garden beds with the rake. Having level ground makes it much easier to build larger garden beds. Easy way to cut out garden beds. Here I'm using the large terrain block, 1 block thick, to cut out the dirt and expose the stone underneath. I'll be showcasing different garden beds throughout this video. The first one is all about crop yield, with less focus on design, something I change later. Place a single block of farm soil, then spread it with the rake to shape your garden bed. This way you save on soil. And later, I'll show you how to turn this into an infinite supply. Planting seedlings. Turn on snapping with X and run in a straight line holding left mouse button to quickly plant the seedlings. For maximum yield, run through the garden holding left click to fill gaps with seedlings. It even works on fully grown crops, so you can grow more without building a new garden. Fence in your garden for a more realistic vibe. I'm going with a rustic look, so the crude wooden fences are a perfect early game choice. Craft magic chests as soon as you can. They make farming and crafting so much easier, since you don't need the materials in your inventory. Use wooden walls as a quick bridge across cliffs, then cover them with grass to blend them into the landscape. Shaping the landscape with terrain blocks can be tricky since it's voxel-based. I usually place different shapes to rough it out and hit Y often to undo anything that doesn't look right. Work with the existing landscape. Design your gardens to follow the contours of the land. It saves you from fighting the terrain tools. With the rake, a single click does spot leveling, a useful trick for small fixes without causing drastic changes. Be careful using the rake near cliffs or edges. It can carve holes. Keep the circle in the middle of the garden and use the 1 block remove technique to fine-tune the edges for more control. Here I'm placing a stone single cube terrain block to clean up the cliff edge and cover the dirt that pushed too far out. For garden edging, you can also use stone or wood blocks. In this case, I'm using rough stone blocks to frame the upper garden. To make circular gardens, use the disc terrain block. Place the first one, then slightly overlap the edges as you go. Use wooden toilets as edging. They line up neatly and give a clean, unique border. Start by embedding the first toilet seat. Then, gently rotate each one as you place them to follow the curve of the circle. It might take a few tries to get the shape right. but it's worth it in the end. Use fieldstone blocks to build medieval-style rock walls. You can mine them at most farmsteads, like Harvest Homestead, and they're great for adding rustic detail to your builds. A simple way to pre-plan your garden is with 4-meter doorframe blocks. Use them to map out the size, then remove the dirt inside the guide. Once the dirt is placed, you can remove the guides and clean up the grass edges with the rake. Set up your gardens for specific crops and place a magic chest next to the seed bed. It makes it easy to track how many plants, materials, or seedlings you've got for each crop. A great way to add color to your build is to scatter seedlings around your base for aesthetics. Plant a small tree farm near your base. It's the easiest way to keep wood and resin stocked without constant trips out. If you need more resin, plant the Revelwood redleaf trees. They drop more than the others. Whenever I reach a new area, I mine the soil, the long grass, dirt roads, and pick any new plants and veggies, chop down trees. It's the best way to discover new materials and unlock new recipes. Flower soil can be found by digging up flower-covered patches at Woodguard, next to Harvest Homestead, or crafted at the farmer. It's perfect for planting wildflowers or crafting flower pots. Another cool trick is to use ceiling chains to create hanging flower pots, perfect for adding color and style to the interior and exterior of your base. Use the rake to create infinite fertilized farm soil, shroud soil, or even snow. Just place 1 or 2 blocks and spread them out. You'll end up with hundreds of blocks depending on the area. I usually keep this tucked away out of sight. Crafting fertilized farm soil can be a grind. It takes sand, fossilized bone dust, and nitrate. Crafting nitrate takes a lot of ingredients, so this method is easier and saves you time. Another method is to angle the rake upward and build a small mound. It works just as well for spreading the soil. For a cool bonsai effect, dig a hole with a 2-meter cube terrain block. Place fertilized farm soil at the bottom and plant a tree. Then cover it with grass. Once it's grown, only the top will show, creating a mini tree. If you're low on seedlings, plant 1 and pick it back up. It can give you 2 to 4 in return, depending on your settings. Not sure if it's a bug, but it's a handy little trick. You don't always need to plant on soil. Grass works too. It just takes a bit longer to grow. It's great for wheat, but keep your gardens reasonable in size, since big gardens can slow the game down. If you're playing locally, tweak your game settings. Increase workshop production, plant growth speed, mining damage, and loot amount. It's a great way to speed things up when gardening or building. That's all my gardening and landscaping tips for now. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a walkthrough of the gardens and my Hobbit Town build. It's amazing how much life a bit of gardening can bring to a base. I even built a little rustic gaming desk in the Hobbit hole, though the blue screen of death kind of sums up why this video was a bit late. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching. I hope you picked up a few new gardening and landscaping ideas for your own builds. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more Enshrouded building tips and tricks. That's it for now. See you in the next video, and happy building!